What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just got out here with my good buddy Shane. We're hunting over on some property that he's got a ton of doe coming in, and also carrying a couple buck tags. He's got some beautiful bucks over here, so could be a crazy night, we don't know. Rained all night last night, so they should be on their feet. We just took the side-by-side up, and we're gonna go get in this blind and see what happens tonight.
Dude, let's hunt.
Let's hunt.
Let's go hunt.
Let's kill something.
Left to right, head down to that feed field.
Be nice with a little snow, huh? Be able to see that real good.
That year I killed my buck. He was about a quarter of the way up the woods. 205 yards.
No way. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Dude, we're here. We finally made it.
What's the specs for?
So, for those of you that may not know this, if you're hunting in a box blind, you are supposed to have orange out.
Yes, yes.
Your box blind.
Look at that.
So they know you're in this hunt.
That's it. Nice, man. You want me first or second, or how do you want me?
Probably first.
Okay.
Because lately they've been coming out right here.
Okay.
And you'll be able to turn north and right.
That's right.
I think.
Okay.
We literally, the door's not even closed.
No.
And we've got a doe at about 200 yards.
Yep.
Steering us down.
I literally just got in here, and I'm like, man, that looks like a bot. Can you see what looks like a rack above it too? It's not.
Yes.
That's what I was like, man, that's a freaking buck. But it's just a doe. We're gonna finish getting set up. We haven't even shut the GoPro off. We have like 4 minutes of footage.
It is a buck.
Is it?
Spike.
Oh, nice. And we got a spike out here.
So that spike that's out here, dude, he's pretty. He's got big orange circles around his eyes. And then his nose, or orange, I meant white. And his white on his nose, you'll have to look, dude.
Yeah, like a mask or something. Yeah. So we're gonna get the tripod set up. Get ready. It's early. It's only 2 o'clock. It's just before 2. All right, I want to get the big camera. I told you.
You're gonna have full doe,
Their colors match that weed line like crazy.
Oh, I'm telling you, when it gets darker here, it is nearly impossible.
Possible to see them now.
You've got to have your binoculars up looking.
Alright, so it's about 2:15. We've been in the stand like 15-20 minutes maybe. We've already seen 2 deer. We had a deer as soon as we were getting in, was just inside the wood line. Looked like a spike. And it was 230 yards. And it kind of worked that weed line / timber line and went up over the hill. We finished getting set up, and we looked up and a yearling just popped out into the field. So it's looking good. Shane's got a doe tag, so we're looking forward to pulling the trigger on anything tonight, really.
Put meat in the freezer,
Putting
baby.
me in the freezer. Hot dogs. So we're gonna hang tight and see what happens. Got a lot of daylight left. Alright, a little update. It's now 3:15. We had another deer skirt by us up there on the wood line. I didn't get that one on film. But we just had another yearling pop out. So we're seeing deer. Just need them make our way to the field and have it be a good sized deer. So
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
There will be blood.
There will be blood outdoors. This is a nice setup though. Alright, so it's a little bit after 4, like 4:15. We've seen a lot of yearlings on this side of the hill, but there's also a green field kind of over the hill that we can't see from this spot. So we're going to pack up a little early, and we're going to ease down there, and we got the bog pod set up down there. We kind of had a feeling this was going to happen, so we're going to head down there, see what happens for the last couple minutes. These 2 yearlings are still right out here, but they probably only weigh about 50 pounds.
Yeah, man, they're just babies. Mama don't want to come out. That's not good. Just give it one last.
Alright, so we weren't wrong. We come around the corner, and there's a whole bunch of deer out in this wheat field, this cut wheat field. Yep. So we just got loaded back up. Now we're going to put on a little stalk and see if we can get some action.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. That works. I'll just let you go ahead of me. That's a long one. It doesn't look very big even on the camera. Oh, just stop. It's another yearling coming in. Yep. Yep, I would say. Can't believe there's no bucks with them. That big doe's coming from the top field too. She just took a bunch of steps. Okay, how far is it?
$260.
260.
That's our option, Tom.
It's the only option, yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready, man. Give her. Hold on. What was that deer that just popped out to the right?
You tell me. Looks like a bigger doe.
I don't know, is it? Gosh, they all look small right now from that far. I know, the rest of them aren't moving. Well, she's a good,
That one to the right.
the one, of the 3, the one to the right, yep.
Yeah.
I'm on it if you're ready.
Good enough?
Yep.
Oh, it's a little bit cold too. I'd like to wait a second.
Yep, absolutely. Well, just keep an eye out. Those other ones are making their way into the green, but a lot of the other ones are laying down.
Well, same size. Put it right. Oh, here we go. Here?
Yep. I'm on her whenever you are. She's still quartering just a little bit.
Yeah.
That
One to the right?
that one all the way to the right now. They're kissing. They're fighting.
Yep, they're gonna fight.
That one to the left is broadside now if you want.
You want me to take her?
I guess, give her a pop.
One to the left, you ready?
Hold on, another, yep.
I'm hot. Drop her.
Nice
Yeah.
shot.
Nope, she's moving, but she's hit hard.
Yep, she just went into the right.
I don't see her in the field. I think she went down.
Nope, she didn't. She's going down right. All the way to the right. She made it back to the wood line. That was a beautiful shot.
Holy
Hey, 260, bud. Hey.
260 drop.
Oh man, look at all the deer. Oh man. No, I couldn't see it.
Brother. 260?
260 with the 270.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hit her good, man.
this little machine here is something else.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, man.
You don't even have to touch it, dude.
You don't even touch it. That gun just sits steady, man. And then and I just I crossed my legs and pulled that stand back into me. Actually, guy at work, he shoots a lot of long range. He just teaching me how to do it today. Just pull it back into you. And it just steadies it up. I'm telling you, for field hunting.
Old bog pod, man.
Yep. Bog, what do they call it? Bog death grip, I think. But that's all right.
All right, so there will be blood outdoors. My buddy Shane called me to come over today, sit with him. He's got a bunch of doe on the property. We hunted the back side because he's been seeing some bucks out there too. And then it got to be where we had about 30 minutes of daylight left. It's about 10 to 5 right now. Legal ends at like 10 after 5.
Good.
Yep. And came down here, loaded back up, and crawled up around the bushes and made a good 260-yard shot.
Hey man, I tell you, this gun, I can't say anything bad about it. It's killed a lot of deer.
Oh yeah.
Pretty confident with it. Look at
Savage 270.
That's it, Savage 270, baby.
There's still a ton of deer in the field right now. 12, and one even up higher. 13. So 13 deer still in the field, but let's go get this while we got a little light.
Yeah, let's go check it out. Heck yeah, man.
Good shot.
All right, we're up here, guys. We're right here where we think she crossed the ditch. Tyler actually saw it better than I did. She crossed this ditch and you saw her heading towards the right here. We're gonna get on the blood trail here. We think she's maybe 30, 40 yards right up here in front of us, but we're gonna get on some blood here, see if we can find her.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So, hey man, we found her. She wasn't, what did we say? She went about 30 yards off. She was, what, maybe 40? I guess maybe 40 yards off. Checking the shot placement. We think double lung, maybe just a hair back, tipping lungs. But 260 yards at first. I told Tyler, I said, it's 260 yards, man. That's a poke, you know. But
yeah, that bog pod.
Oh, it's everything.
That was insane. I
It's
guess
everything.
that's the first time I'd seen a design like that.
Heck yeah! Shout out to my buddy Jesse for letting me borrow that sucker because it came in handy for this hunt here. But guys, we're just so blessed to be able to do this, man. Come out here and enjoy the outdoors with buddies. Thank you, Tyler, for coming out, man. I was just telling him on the way up here to be able to capture a hunt like this. He's kind of got me inspired to get a camera and get kicking on it. I've got some little ones at home. I've got 3 little ones at home that are showing interest in hunting. I've had my daughter out 3 times this year, so I think that's the thing to do. Really, just get a camera and kind of get these kids outdoors and just enjoy it, man. Enjoy it and get it on film.
So the cool part about it is, yeah, you get to document it and watch it for years to come. And I don't know, being with family and friends is what it's all about for us, you know. So I appreciate you calling me. You said you had some doe management and there might be some bucks involved.
Yeah.
We started in the top field tonight. He's like, that's where the bucks like to come out of. And if they aren't there with 45 minutes-ish left, we'll go check the front field. And we did.
Check them out.
And, you know, we came down. We kind of crawled around this bottom hedgerow, and there's a cut wheat field over here, and that's where a lot of the deer were at, and they started working out into this green field. And the farther out they get, just the better shot they gave us, and a good backdrop, and made an awesome shot, 260. We watched them for a long time. Even the does were fighting, which was neat.
Yep, you got that on film, I think. They were starting to kick at each other a little bit.
Yeah.
We were trying to decide whether the left doe or the right doe was a bigger doe.
Right.
And at that time, this one turned broadside. And we're like, well, that's it. Are you ready to go? So we took the shot, made a good shot. She's down, and Man,
Yeah.
I just couldn't be happier.
Gosh, it's a horse too. It's a big doe.
It's a big doe.
It's a big
Big old
doe.
doe.
So there will be blood outdoors. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a good season. And go ahead and click on that yellow button right there. That'll subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell, and that'll let you know when we post videos. We try to do it once a week, but it all depends on content. We don't just like to throw stuff out there. So again, this was a cool hunt. Thanks, Shaner.
Absolutely.
Congratulations,
Thanks,
man.
buddy. Appreciate it.
Let's get her cleaned out and get her down to the house.
Yes, sir. There will be blood outdoors. Until next time, guys.